So apologies for another Fast Fusion video so soon after the last one, but Shin'en just released a new update which amongst other things includes 3 new tracks and a new graphical mode called Pure, which is apparently a performance mode which strips back the visuals, removing all of the anti-aliasing and upscaling, dropping the resolution to a 1440 dynamic resolution at 60 frames per second. This new graphics setting aims to fix some of the complaints people had with the overuse of upscaling and improved visual quality, but how does it compare to some of the other settings? Well, I decided to take a look and ran through 4 tracks in 3 different graphical settings, and the other 2 at opposite ends of the spectrum with performance mode and ultra quality. Now, as you can see from the visuals, there's a clear difference between the 3 settings. In ultra quality, you're getting 4K resolution, anti-aliasing and upscaling, but the game is running at 30 frames per second. And to be honest, the visuals in this don't look all that great in my opinion, and they look a little bit too over sharpened. But that knock to the frame rate is the real issue here, as after racing at 60 frames per second, I'd take a lower visual quality any day for the smoothness that it offers. Performance mode on the other hand is giving you a 1080p resolution running at 60 frames per second, and again we get some heavy anti-aliasing and upscaling, as well as real-time reflections, dynamic shadows and HDR. The visual quality here though is a lot more blurry, and like I said in my RMX vs Fusion comparison, the resolution of the environments and pickups really don't look great in this mode. If you're not too bothered about visuals though, that 60 FPS really makes a difference to both the look and feel of the game. It's a lot smoother and racing is just much more enjoyable in my opinion. Finally, turning to pure mode, we get 1440p dynamic resolution, 60 frames per second, HDR and dynamic cube reflections, but most importantly, no anti-aliasing and no upscaling. Looking at the visuals, you can certainly see the lack of anti-aliasing by the jagged edges on both the track and vehicle, but getting into the racing, you get a much sharper picture, though it doesn't look over sharpened like in ultra quality. More importantly though, the gameplay still retains the smoothness of performance mode, and while we do get a few frame rate stutters here and there, this is definitely a marked improvement over the 2 other modes in my opinion, as you're getting the best of both worlds. Both the environments and the pickups look a lot more crisp though, and you don't get any of that blurriness apparent in the performance mode. So overall, a great improvement here with pure mode, and I'd say that if you're playing the game for the very first time, then head into the options menu and change the graphical settings to pure, because in my opinion, it's definitely the best way to enjoy the game. That though is it, just a short one here, so I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of this graphical comparison. Thanks for watching though, and until next time, take care of yourselves, and game on.